Okay, so let's do our first example of a work problem. Now remember, guys, I do not need you in any way, shape, or form to write out the entire problem like I have done. I only did it so you guys can see the problem and read it for yourself if you need to. But do not do that. Just start by assigning your variables, okay? All right, so a faucet can fill a tub in 12 minutes. The leaky drain can empty the tub in 30 minutes. If the faucet is on and the drain is leaking, how long would it take to fill the tub? Well, once again, this is a work problem, so it's rate times time equals 1 job accomplished. Remember, rate is always 1 over time. These are just things we already talked about in the introduction. Okay, so I'm going to start by assigning my variable. Let x equal, and then I'm going to write out very specifically in words what x is. So let x equal the time it takes to fill the tub. And tub, guys, is like a bathtub or a great big wash tub, a wash pot or something like that. The time it takes to fill the tub. And then I'm going to just make a note here that with both together, I'm going to say what that means is that the faucet is on and the drain is open. In other words, it's leaking out as well. So the water's going in and out all at the same time. Remember, we talked about, when it's going in and out, okay, doing two different things. This is going to have to be in minus out, or out minus in, depends on whether our tub is empty to begin with or full to begin with. Okay. So let's go from here. Now again, this is another kind of problem that I like to do a table on. Other problems, you can always do a table, but mixture problems, which we aren't doing any of, distance problems and work problems are the ones I always recommend doing a table on. Anything else, usually a table confuses us more than it helps us. But right now we don't need to worry about any of those either. So rate times time equals 1 job accomplished. Remember, this is 1 job accomplished. And remember, this, guys, is time together. Okay? The two things working together. Okay, so we have a faucet and we have a drain. Okay? So it says a faucet can fill a tub in 12 minutes. Well, that would be 1 over its time. Well, its time is 12 minutes. The faucet fills it up in 12 minutes, 1 over 12. And the drain takes 30 minutes to empty, okay? So 1 over 30. Now, I just assigned my time. X is my time it takes them together. Well, this is time together. So this is X, and this one's X. Now this is rate, got it right here, rate times time equals 1. So I can multiply these two together. 1 times X is X, 12 times 1 is 12. 1 times X is X, 30 times 1 is 30. And remember, again, these are always equal to 1 when we're doing our equation. Now we just need to figure out, is this tub full or empty when we start? Well, it doesn't say either way. So if it doesn't say specifically, then we always assume that it's empty. So that means I have to do in minus out. So this is my in, filling it up, or the faucet, filling it up. Drain, I guess. So faucet is filling it up, so that's what I start with, x over 12. And then I have to subtract what's going out, so that's x over 30. In other words, instead of this column, the time column this time, I use the one job accomplished. And here's my equation. Now, this is not one fraction equaling another, so I cannot cross cancel. It means I need a lowest common multiple. Well, I'm going to take 30. 30 times 1 is 30. 12 doesn't go into that. 30 times 2 is 60. And 12 goes into that. So my LCM is 60. And remember, I have to multiply this with every single term, especially this one. We forget this guy all the time. So 60 times x over 20 minus 60 times x over 30 equals 60 times 1. Okay? So now I can cross cancel these. 30 goes into itself once and into 60 twice. Excuse me, not 20. I don't know where I got that from. Always watch to write the problem correctly. Okay, 12 goes into itself once and into 65 times. So now I have 5x minus 2x equals 60. Well, 5x and 2x are like terms, so I'll keep the x part and then just look at these. That's an addition problem whose signs are different, so I subtract the small number from the big number, keep the sign of the big number, and that gives me 3x and 60. Now I need to get the x by itself, so I divide by 3, and I get x equals 20. But remember, guys, this is an applied problem, so it means I have to have a complete sentence for my answer. So it will take 20 minutes to fill the tub. Oh, I don't like that. Let's do this. It will take 20 minutes for the tub to fill up. And there we go. We're done. I'll do another one on the next video.